Hey people, back in the house again. Me and Ninja have driven to this destination, Parkview Road, which hopefully around here somewhere there should be the mill. Obviously I don't know the area at all. We've just obviously sat-naved it in and we're straight onto an estate, so it's like, whoa.
There's a walkway there.
A walkway where? Up there, going up. So, but that wall looks really old. Don't you think that's anything to do with it now? Where's the... You've got to get the information out, Ninja. Right, let's walk down here and have a look anyway. Right. We know we're in the right spot. Right then, cheers for this, Gina. Thank you very much. Obviously, just to show people that obviously what we're looking for is there was a mill, Berkeley Mill, and there was obviously other conversations or other information out there which obviously said that Fred may have buried her in one of the wells in this Berkeley Mill. I think they had a number of wells there as well, like 2 or 3, if I can remember what Gina said. I think she said there was 3. So we've got a little park there. So we'll wander around anyway. We'll try and film as much of it, but it's just like, it obviously is really a lot different. You've got all these houses that have gone up here like in the 1950s and 1960s, 70s, 80s. So is that what we're looking for? That's, yeah.
Is it in the image?
Yeah. See, there's another building, a chimney. There. Is it? No, that's the castle. Oh my God, this is going to be a lot harder to find, isn't it? Is it that building there, that red brick building? Let's have a wander towards that, because it's a red brick building. It's got a chimney on it. It's been newly renovated. Okay. Yeah, watch them. And then you got stuck then. Yeah, that building looks like possibly it could be. That looks newly renovated. Looks like it could be in a mill. We'll find it. We'll find it, peeps. I don't know. I need to look more. Hey? What's that building over there as well? There's another building over there. Okay, so there's a couple of buildings. It's going to be that. Right, we're close to this anyway. Let's have a look at this first, but I think it's that over there. Now we've turned round and walked this distance, we can see. Can you see a chimney in the distance, peeps? I think that's what we're looking for. I think that's what we're looking for. But we'll go along here anyway. And we'll have a look, because there was something else I could see. Jumpers lane. Now this isn't it then, because we're on the wrong bit then. That it would be over there, I think.
Yeah.
Don't you? Yeah, that's you can see the church and the castle then, can't you? Wow, that's nice. Right, so what I'm going to do is just going to walk up to here, people. I'll stop the camera and then I'm going to walk back the other direction where we've seen that other anomaly, or not anomaly, where we think that the mill might be. So that's all castle as well. Look how far the castle goes, all the way round. It's massive. Oh, imagine having one of these bungalows here, man. Oh. Is it not?
That's the castle, right?
Yeah, but that must be, oh, I don't know then. That's just a house, that is. That's not what we're looking for, I don't think. What do you reckon, peeps? What do you reckon? Join me, we'll carry on up anyway. I'll just show you. It looks really, really nice. And we didn't bring the ghost box with us. Ninja forgot it. So we're going to have to come back anyway. So I thought it would take us a bit to find it. I didn't think it would be too easy. Obviously having the street name has been the best thing really, because that's just put us directly in the right area. So at least we know we're in the area. No, that just looks like a property to me now. I've got close to it. That doesn't look like a mill. So yeah, you've got the church there, the castle walls there, and then there's another building over there as well, look.
That's what I'm saying.
Weird.
It looks like it used to be some sort of castle, but it's not.
Right then, people, so peace and love. We will continue our journey. What do you reckon, Ninja? Do you think it's that other one?
Yeah. That looks more like it's going to be.
It's beautiful, isn't it? This is a nice day. So Ninja's just got all your information, Gina. We're just looking through it now. We're going to get, obviously you've helped us so much. It's like you're a person, you're an extra person with us right now. Without this info, we wouldn't be able to do this.
No.
And like I say, I think once I'm familiar with the area, I can come down in the evening and do the ghost box, because it'll be easier to park around here somewhere. It's not like when I'm in the fields and stuff like that, and I'm doing the walks by the rivers and stuff like that. I wouldn't want to do that on the night time, but I could come up here on the night time. It wouldn't be an issue at all to come up here with the ghost box. You'd be happy to do that, wouldn't you? Ninja, get some fish and chips. We've just had chips from the chip shop. Oh my god, we just shared a bag. They are absolutely gorgeous from here. But peace and love, peeps. Thanks for watching, and next video will come up soon when we've walked down there a little bit, but we're walking towards that building over there. Peace and love. Right, we're back, people. So we're just walking past this little park now. We've obviously got fields there. So we've driven to the what lane was it called again?
Parkview Road.
Parkview Road. But again, obviously there's a lot of housing gone up there, so it's obviously going to be a lot different. So again, look back to the previous video and then you'll see that it's just like a little estate really, isn't it, basically, you come into. So we've seen a building, a red brick building we can see in the distance, so we're just going to walk this way and have a little look. Other than that, we could just scout around and keep looking. Not knowing this area at all, it makes it a little bit more difficult, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just a substation, isn't it? Which way, Ninja? That way, yeah? Yeah, wow, Weezer. Yeah, you can't find it when you Google the mill and stuff. You don't get anything because obviously it's not been a mill in years. It's obviously somebody's property now. It's probably called something completely different. So see, this is what it would have been like, just all fields. Ah, really? Is that going to be it? Is that it, Gina? Do you think that's it?
It's in the middle of nowhere.
Is that what we're looking for? But I'm just saying it's off that lane, isn't it? Is that like... But that lane might have been the only lane there. I don't know. It's like...
And all this is grass area, so you would have...
It's grass. There's a brook running through there.
You would have been able to get over here somewhere.
Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get across and have a look at it. That looks like a mill. I've got to be honest. That's the only thing that I've seen that can resemble what I think that we was looking for. Let me know. Let me know. I think that's it. I think we've cracked it. There must be a way to get to that as well, through another way. Let's carry on wandering around. We'll find it. We'll find it. That's what we're looking for, isn't it? Got all this overgrown, you can't even see like the little Berkeley, yeah. I don't know if we're going to get around to that ninja. Are we going to go this way? Okay. Alright, I've got about 47 minutes left of GoPro juice, so hopefully we'll get somewhere close, but I think we're in the right area. Again, I'm going to need to come back with the ghost box anyway, and I'm going to need to sort of suss out if I can park somewhere a bit closer, because again, that's the mill, isn't it? That's the mill. Come on, that's got to be a mill, isn't it? Hey Argina, I think that's the one. I think that's what we're looking for. But yeah, I'm going to need to probably plan to come out here a bit better than what I have done again. It's taken a day to find this now. So, but now we know where it is. It makes it really, really easier. Now I need to just get familiar with the area. And like I say, find out where I can get closer to it so I can come up on a night time. Obviously, if somebody's property and they're living in it, I don't want to, do you know what I mean? I don't want to cause any trouble, or do you know what I mean, or cause any alarm or anything like that. So I've got to be discreet with what I'm doing, and I'm certainly not going to trespass on their land. I think the only thing I would say is if obviously he did bury them there, then obviously when they renovated the house, I think the only argument I would have is, would they have not found the bodies when they would have renovated the house? Would they have not checked the wells? I don't know. That's the only question I've got in my head. And a ninja, and you know what I mean, we've both said that to each other, haven't we? That's the only doubt I've got, is just, but I mean, it may have gone unchecked, I don't know. It's certainly another theory which is very, very, you know, it's very feasible.
If they're renovating something, and you know, they might not necessarily be looking for anything.
No, exactly. So they might just,
not know the history.
no, they might just brick it up or whatever they've done to it, and then just, you know, just carry on renovating the property, not thinking that there's possibly 40 girls down there. Up to 40, I would say, if not more. Oh dear. Some sick stuff goes on around here, unfortunately. There's a random Christmas tree there. We ain't getting round to it then, are we? Well, we are getting close to mine, aren't we? Yeah. It's a random Christmas tree there, look. It's like, what? You come up and decorate it at Christmas. Yeah, so I think we're close to the mill. I would say that is, I know I've said it over and over again, but that's the mill, isn't it? Ninja?
Yeah. It's certainly the closest thing we've seen.
There's nothing else there. Well, everything else is new build. Everything else is new build, isn't it? Yeah. You know, apart from you've got one or two like oldie, but the bit where we've driven into is like just like a little estate basically, which, like I said, probably went up in the 60s, 70s and 80s, I would say. By the look of the buildings, they're new, aren't they? They're not like old. They're 20 or 30 years old, aren't they? Maybe 40 years old. Yep, it's a little stream. Yeah, that's fresh water. So we're going away from it now, so we're actually wandering away from it. But I think that is what we want. Let's just go up here a little bit. There isn't, no, I mean, I think we're going to have to get back in the car and have a look. Gonna have to, yeah, that's definitely it, 100%. That's what we're looking for. At least we know. I just need to know how to get to it. There's got to be like a little road or something. The problem is just this is all here. I can't get through to it. I can't get through at all.
Just wondering whether this path, whether it would eventually go round.
But then you got that farmer there, and he's not going to appreciate you going on his field, is he, when he's cutting it?
I know, but if there's a walkway like this, that's what I'm saying.
You want to keep going? Go for a little bit?
Yeah.
Right, Ninja's saying let's go. We'll continue walking up, but yeah, for all intensive purposes, peeps, I do think that that's another spot. Just again, with people living there, I don't know, is it ever going to be able to be found if... Apparently it's been renovated.
This part doesn't look renovated, but there's a house on the other side that's renovated.
Somebody,
This doesn't look touched.
Ninja, somebody will be living in that property. Look at it. Somebody's going to be living in it.
That's what I'm saying, but someone's living up there, but this bit doesn't look touched. It doesn't look like there's
Well,
holes,
you get
holes
that.
in the glass.
You get that with people with money, don't they? They have these side buildings and they just let them rot. We've seen that a million times when we've been out on our travels. But the main lot, the main building's got new windows on it there. Okay, the middle bit hasn't. It looks... Yes, people. Right then. Obviously, we've got what we think is the mill there. Ninja's made me walk up this way a little bit further to see if we could get across the brook. So we're just going to continue, but straight ahead, look how close we are to the power station. Wow, so if that is the mill, look how close we are to the power station. Wow. This is starting to connect now a little bit, isn't it, eh?
Because up until now we've not seen the power station, have we? We've not been in that.
Well, I have, you haven't.
No, I mean we haven't been in that area today.
Not today, oh, not today, no.
That's what I'm saying.
That was all the filming the other day.
To look for the power
I was just saying, Ninja, I've spent days up there. No, I don't think we're getting across there, Ninja. But what is really interesting is the fact that that is so close to there. We're not getting through there, sweetheart, we're not. All right, that's going straight off to the power station. I know where it's going now. I know where this path's going. Yeah.
So there must be a road then that comes from the power station up this way.
Yeah, which is along this fence here. Yeah, I know. But that's not saying it's not a private road, Ninja, but we need to have a look. But look how close we are. That is really interesting, peeps. Power station, and then obviously you've got what we think's the mill there. Wow, they're really close together. They're so close together, aren't they? If that's the mill, if that is the mill.
It has to be, because if you look here now, the house is not attached to the mill at all. It's completely separated.
Yeah.
When you looked over there, it looked adjoined.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But
You're
it
right.
still doesn't look like it's been touched.
Guys, you'll have to zoom in on this shot just to see what we're on about, because the GoPro won't pick that up. Just normally, you'll have to get on the computer and zoom it in. It's all in 4K, so hopefully.
It looks old. There's pieces of glass missing from the windows.
Yeah.
The kind of thing you would see if someone had chucked a stone up at it.
Yeah.
A bit of glass.
Well, don't get me wrong, Ninja. If I can get in there, I'll get in there. But I can't. I'm not going to break the law.
Oh, no, I'm not.
And certainly, I know you're not. Just obviously, got to do things correctly. If it means we ask permission and try and get permission somehow, we'll do that. If I can walk on there and just have a quick look, then I'll do it, like I will. But I don't want to upset people if it's, do you know what I mean? If it's somebody's property, it's not the sort of, imagine having that conversation. Oh, you think you're gonna...
You can't see the other side of it.
No.
So maybe the other side is the bit that's renovated.
Possibly.
But certainly from this direction, the back,
Yeah.
it doesn't look like it's been touched.
No, I agree.
And the road goes between.
You just grab my
that
phone
and
a
the
sec,
house.
'cause I just need to get a picture of this. No, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. It's making sense now. Just hold that for a second, just so I can get a... I didn't realise it was that close. Everything's connected. Sorry, Lorraine. Just find your bench for a minute.
Ooh. Mine over here.
Right, I've got some good shots there, zoomed in shots, so hopefully, yeah, I'll put them on the thumbnail so people can see the building itself. It's the only thing that resembles it in this area,
Yeah,
so...
it's on the back of part of the road.
Interesting, peeps. Like I say, we'll try and get all these videos uploaded, and we'll try and get them so spaced out like 10 minutes apart, so we can both jump on the chat. Both me and Ninja will be on the chat, so you can come in and talk to us and discuss points of obviously, do you know what I mean, where we are and stuff like that. So by all means, drop on when you see the premieres. We 9 times out of 10 will be there. There might be the odd one that we slips through our fingers, eh, Ninja?
Yeah.
Been doing so many just recently.
We've got a long walk back as well.
I know, Ninja. I know, Ninja. I know, Ninja. You've done this to me again. And I need to shave my head so I look a right mess.
You told me to come out and walk you.
Yeah, you walk me. You walk me. Right, so I'm going to cut in here, people. And basically we'll come back when we have got closer to the other side. Because we've already basically filmed this side of it coming up. So, alright. So, peace and love. Thank you for watching. And like I say, look out for the next video in a minute. Shouldn't be long, 10 minutes. All right, peace and love. Cheers. Yes, people. Right, we've just got back in the car. This is the entrance to Parkview Road. I don't know if you can just see the signs here. Parkview Road. Which way are we going? Left. So we're going to see if we can find it another way. Obviously, we've gone around all the fields, the houses. There's just like a little sort of like council estate there. It's really pretty, really nice. I don't know if it's council now. I think part of it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then some of it looks like really sort of like renovated, really nice property. I mean, look at it, it's gorgeous. What a place to live. So yeah, we just thought we'd stick the camera on in case we're missing something.
I'm just trying to see if I can see the hill through the edges.
No.
The edges are a bit big.
See if we have to stop and walk somewhere else, Ninja. I just wanted to show the Parkview. Do you know what I mean? What it was like, do you know what I mean? If it's that building that we were trying to get to, I'm telling you. Well, the pictures will go up. You've seen the pictures, hopefully by now. What about that?
Over lane.
Is that lane in it?
Could be.
Shall I turn around and go up Old Hunger Lane?
Could do.
See if I just turn around here somewhere. What else is up here? Where's the building? Can you see it? Can you see the building at all? Right, we've got horses here, so let's just
see a thing.
It's okay. We're coming away from it, Ninja. It's got to be down that lane. It's got to be down something like that, isn't it?
There's the power
station there to the right.
So
okay.
Over there.
Left then?
Yeah.
So you try this left? Alright. Ninja's taking us down. We've got the power station straight ahead.
I reckon it's down this way.
It's so close to everything's really connected. I'm definitely in the right area. Hi ladies. Miserable. See him? Fucking miserable. Wait, I wave.
There it is.
Ah.
Ching, ching.
I wave at people and smile and they just like give us faces. So this is the lane.
Told you.
That we could see. Ninja's got it.
I got it.
Right, there's pull-ins here. I can come here on the night time. I'll be able to come here with the ghost box. I'll be able to come all the way. I'll be able to park along here somewhere. Get right close up to it. I wondered where this went.
Told you there was a road this side.
Right, so there's another parking there. Oh, it's not parking. It's fields. Yeah, man, we are there, peeps. Here we go. Let's just get in for this car. I'll get right in. Come on, Chucky. Can't get any more. Did he fucking?
God, they're miserable.
They are miserable as fuck round here. Oh, just stop swearing. It's YouTube. I'm just gonna go as slow as I can.
You need to because there's a bend. And there it is.
There it is in
Right in front of you.
all its glory, people. We found it. Thanks, Gina.
Thanks, Gina.
Thanks, Gina's daughter. I will be able to come here and
Park in here.
park where?
Just park in this bit here.
This bit here. Oh,
Doesn't say
look
you
at
can't park, does it?
Does it?
No. This hasn't been renovated.
No, it hasn't, is it?
No. This hasn't been touched.
I think, Ninja, let's just turn it off a sec. Right, Right, this is really good because I'm going to be able to come back here. I was just concerned, A, you couldn't get to it, and B, it was somebody's property. It is somebody's property, but that ain't being used.
Yeah.
Like you say.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Not that stupid. I wasn't going to pan round. I was coming round here.
Fuck me, this is somewhere I can come here. If this is it, just wander around and film around. Just film around now, and I'll go and just sort my bits out so we can do some more film there.
Okay.
Don't put it in this truck.
No, yes. Okay. Sick. What do you reckon, Gina? Do you think we find it? Don't know how far around I can go. I don't want to trespass. Such an old, quirky building. Beautiful. I don't know. Very old. Very, very old. Hope I'm not trespassing. It's the closest we find. Can't get any closer than that from this direction. Maybe. Lots of fawns about. Getting attacked. Beautiful looking building. There you go, peeps. Peace, one love.
Yes, right. Well, we're outside what we think is the mill. We've had a good little walk around. Hopefully you've seen those videos. We just thought we'd make one last little video here. Nin, join me. We're just going to get off now. We're just having a cup of tea. We were just discussing. We were just discussing the location. Oh, I can't. Sorry, I've just had a big mouthful of tea. It was hot. It's just burnt me. We were just discussing the location, weren't we, Ninja, and how remote it is still, although you have got like a house there, which probably ain't been there that long. But you're not, like say, the other bits of Berkeley are over there, aren't they? So you've got this country lane here. It's very, very, very quiet.
Just like
those houses wouldn't have been there, I doubt, or if they were, there'd have been only a couple. There wouldn't have been as many houses there.
No, they're relatively new.
They're new, aren't they?
Yeah.
So as far as the area and being remote, and you know, I could never see him going up through the power station. It's just far too much traffic. It was a working power station, for Christ's sake. It would have been well busy.
I mean, the power station is just over by those trees, isn't it? It's
yeah.
over the other side of there.
Yeah.
But you can just see, like, maybe there's
just over there somewhere.
bit.
Yeah, you might not see with a GoPro, but it's that direction. But this is so close to one another. And like I said on previous videos, it's not saying he didn't use all of the areas. It's not saying that he just disposed of the bodies in these areas because he knew it like the back of his hands. But this is feasible. And we thought this was renovated, but this has not been renovated. It's not had any work done to it. Unfortunately, I think you can probably hear that there's a farmer just in the field to our left. He's doing something in that field there. So if he wasn't here, I would have just jumped across. I wouldn't have gone in and anything. I would have just got a bit closer for you. However, I don't want to sort of bring any attention on us at the minute, because I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back on a night time with Ninja. We're going to get some sandwiches, aren't we, and bits and pieces, and we're going to park here or get closer to the building if we can. So what are you doing? What do you think, Ninja? What do you think?
It's definitely feasible. I mean, this is going to make much more sense than the rain valve that we found.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. If Berkeley Power Station is just over there, then this is on the back of the power station.
Yeah, basically.
And if this has wells inside it...
But there's two stories, isn't there? There's a story that he's not only buried them in wells, he's buried them in the field as well. So there's two. You might be trying to separate the two stories, thinking, oh, it's one or the other. What if it's both? What if it's both? This is what I'm saying. We haven't got all of the information here, so all I can do is go to these locations, film it, see if I can stir something up, bring the ghost box up, see if we can find something, get some EVPs or something going, and just go from there, really. Do you know what I mean? We've got locations now which we didn't have at the start of our journey here.
I mean, if he was doing some, say, renovations or whatever here at the time as well,
Yeah.
then it would have been easy access for him.
There's loads of birds coming out of them holes.
It's like the old fire escapes, the proper...
No, that's so they can get the probably the corn in and out. That'll be your delivery hatch there. That'll be your delivery hatch, Ninja. They would have had a hoist they would have had a hoist at the top here, hoisting it down. They would have had bags and bags and bags of corn basically going in and out of there. And look, there would have been another one there, but they've obviously covered that with a newer door. So what do you think, peeps? What is your opinion? It is remote, it is feasible. Like I say, you've got a house there and you've got a house behind there, but they're, like I say, that's it really. You haven't really got anything else here. It's just fields all around you. As you see, we've walked most of it. What are you saying, Ninja? There's no, I know you can hear somebody mowing their garden, but that we've walked around the back. There's just one house round there, and there's a house to the right here. Apart from that, you
would have probably been here back in the 60s.
might not have. Again, they might not have even been here. It might have just been the mill. Obviously, the mill would have been used in the 60s, wouldn't it? Would you say? That's been used like 20 or 30 years ago, isn't it? I would say by the look of it.
All these sort of things, you know, if you remember back when we were kids, you know, we still had factories going.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would have been going then. Everything was factories. And
There you go.
Like you say, it's in the middle of nowhere where it's lots of farming.
Red chimney brick. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, and he would have known again all these tracks. I think we're on to something here now. I think it's really helping us now. It's like that wall's falling apart there because that's all new brick. Can you see? So they've had to put a new bit of wall. So at some point it's had some work done to it.
Yeah.
Who says that isn't Fred West? Who's done that?
There you go.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why he could have been, like you say, he might have, you know, had something to do with the building in that way. You know, and had access to it. Oh God, if we could get in there and, oh dear me, people. Again, if the police are watching, it's all ideas for you guys. This place is empty. What's it going to take for you guys to come down here and just have a little poke around and have a look? So I know Gloucester Police watch this channel. So if you are watching, guys, do you know what I mean? Just, do you know what I mean? Show the videos to somebody. See if you can just get somebody down here just to open these up and have a little look at it. I don't want to be breaking the law, but I know for a fact he's buried the bodies around here somewhere. So you would only need to check a few places really, and I think that you're going to find a lot of bodies. It's got a feel in it. You feel it? It's horrible.
Keep that window and that middle window.
Yeah.
Keep looking at that. It's like something. Just watching. I don't know if it's just because the windows are kind of slightly.
No, I see. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Like I say, if it was another day, I'd probably try and get a little bit closer. So maybe we will come back. We're certainly going to come back with a ghost box, and we can park where we are here, or in the other bit where we've just walked, which is right close to the building. So we'll get as close to the building as we can, and we'll do the ghost box. Peace and love, people. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Okay, peeps, we're back at the mill. Just set the camera up, but I've got these two white doves keep flying around. They went through the window a minute ago. Hopefully the camera I've got down there, I don't know if you can see it, it's just there. Hopefully that's picked that up. It's quite hot, so hopefully it's not, you know what these cameras are like and these phones are like, they tend to shut off when it's really hot. So I'm hoping it would have caught that. But yeah, you can just see these two. There's one there. And then there's the other one. It's really strange to see white doves. Do you know what I mean? That for me, that symbolises, you know, symbolises something there. It normally means life, doesn't it? Or death, I believe. But yeah, it definitely signifies spirit world, 100%. Can't see the other one now, but they were going all the way through the window and then back out again. And like I say, there's two, there might be three possibly. I thought I might have seen three. He's back on the roof again. Look, there he is. It's like they're symbolising pure white as well. Like I say, this is the second time I've been up now, and it's got a real feel to it. See, right above the window, always stops right above the window. It's crazy. Crazy. Right, what am I doing? I need to get something to prop this phone up. so you guys can see. Sorry peeps, sorry. Just do this. I'm going to try and get the ghost box out. In the window now completely. Can you see that? Can you see that, people? Can you see that? He's in the window, or she's in the window. What the fudge? Now, if that ain't a sign, I don't know what is. Because I've been this the second time I've been up here, and then there's like not one now. There's two. There's two. How often do you see two white doves? I don't know about you, but me, I don't see. You know what I mean? The only time I've seen them is when like the Pope's released them or something, isn't it? Crazy. Right, let's stick this little X box on, S box on, whatever it is, F box. So we got the old spirit box, guys, just to show you. I know that's not in focus, but basically I'm putting it on now. I'll put it on so you can hear it. But that's weird. That is weird. Right, let's see if we can pick something up through this.
S-Box. Scanning. FM. Line in. Bluetooth. Scanning. FM.
No.
Line in. Bluetooth. Scanning. FM. Scanning. AM.
Right, hello people. Right then. Obviously, if there is anybody there, try and use this box to communicate. Anything you can say, we would appreciate that. So again, if there's anybody there, if the ghosts of anybody, the spirit of anyone is there, can they come talk to us? They can communicate with us now. We would like to speak to you. We would like to communicate with you. Okay, Mary, are you there? Obviously, I would say, could you give us a sign, but I believe you've already given us a sign. Is there anything else you can do? I felt like a tapping underneath me then. I shit you not, I've just tapped myself. It's like a tapping underneath the, like a tap underneath the car. I'm just gonna have it. Really weird. Yeah man, definitely. It's something weird about this. I'm just going to tell you, you'll just hear my beeping of my GoPro set. Don't knock it, Jess, don't knock it. Right, I'm going to have a little wander down the lane and leave you guys just to see if and communication takes place. So I'll just ask a couple more questions and I'm going to walk away and let you guys listen. So Mary, or any other girls who are here right now, can you tell me, is this where Fred took you? Just give me a plain yes or no. Did Fred West bring you here? Is that you trying to communicate? Is this where Fred brought you? I feel very strongly that he did bring girls here. Fred can't hurt you now. Fred's gone. Fred's dead. Is that is that your dove? Is that anything to do with you? Is that a sign from you? Because it's not going away now, it's just staying there in that window, which is quite odd. Very, very strange. Hello, is anyone there? Can you talk to me? Can you say anything at all? Is Mary Bastone here? Mary, can you speak to us? We're calling out for the spirit of Mary Bastone. Mary, are you here? I'm trying to help you. Very, very odd. There's a very odd feeling to it. Right. I definitely think that's a sign. So Mary or others, please give us some type of signal. Try and speak to us through this box. Try and use the energy that it is producing and try and give us a signal. Try and speak. You will be able to speak through the box. So just come forward. Just come forward. Come forward, Mary. Mary or others, if there's anyone else there, please. Can you give us a sign? Can you give us a signal that you're there? And we will try our best. I'm trying to bring attention on this area for you so that we can come and find you. And we can get somewhere if you just give us a signal. Just let us know that you are here. What was that? What was that? Did somebody say I'm there? Can somebody go back and listen to that? Did somebody just say I'm there? Mary, was that you? Can you say that again? Mary, is that you? Mary, we can try, well, we can help you. I just need you to try and give me a little bit more, try and be a bit clearer. I know you hear lots of bits of radio signal, guys, but the whole idea is it's scanning through all the different radio stations, basically, even the ones that aren't being used, every station, and it's almost like it creates energy, and it's like the ghosts in the past have been able to sort of tap into it and kind of use the frequencies to be able to communicate. So you will hear the odd, what sounds like a radio frequency, but it's just what the ghost ghost scanner actually does. Right, I'm gonna walk away for a little bit now and just see if it picks anything up while I'm not here. Just see if, you know, maybe just by giving it a bit of peace and quiet, it might come through. So again, Mary, if you're here, please come and try and communicate through this box. We will be listening. We will be trying to help you. Try and say anything that you can. Anything? Peace and love, peace and love. I'm just getting myself a little cheeky smoky here and that. There we go. Right, anyone there? Anyone trying to communicate or talk with us, we would really appreciate it if you can try and talk to us, try and talk through the box. Literally anything you can do to try and communicate. Anything you can do. We would appreciate that. There's lots of people watching here. Okay people, yes, we are obviously still at the mill. My phone's just basically overheated as I was doing some recording, but basically the dove hasn't moved. It's just been above that window, and then there's obviously been a little bit of movement here. But like I say, there has been birds flying in and out. Like last time I could clearly see a lady. Still got the camera going there. I don't know if it's probably overheated that one as well. I've got two phones I brought out today and my GoPro, just to try and get as much as possible. So yeah, you'll see a few bits and pieces going up. Don't know who this random is just here, just keeping an eye on me, I think. Feels weird around here. The people around here feel a bit weird, a bit edgy, like, do you know what I mean? Like when I went to Much Markle and I stopped in a lay-by, I just had people coming up to me asking me if I was alright and stuff, and it's like, wow, it's just a bit weird. Not used to that. People don't normally bother, do they? But it was just really strange. Oh, he's off now, look. You can see I'm filming, look. See you later, man. Ta-ta. Bye-bye. Right, I think I'm going to go and retrieve the camera, people. So, oh, I've got somebody else walking now. So, all right, I'll continue filming for a minute until I've got a free run of it, and then I can go and retrieve my camera and see if I can actually get anything out of it. But that dove is very, 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 it's strange because it's giving signals out, isn't it, to me? Really, really overgrown, a lot more overgrown than what I thought. Yep. You can see it's just fields around us. I just wanted to pop the camera on because, like I say, he's not moved. Like I say, I was hoping that I wouldn't overheat like that, so you could have like an hour-long version of it where you can see the sign is there. It's not going away. And why that window? You know what I mean? Why that window? Like I said, there was 2 of them earlier. You can hear dogs over there somewhere. But yeah, completely overgrown peeps. It sounds like it's coming from inside the mill, that does, but obviously it can't be. It's really strange. Okay people, peace and love, thanks for watching this little clip. But as you can see, I've still been filming for nearly 5 minutes now and he still hasn't moved. I think for me, I'm going to come back here on a night time with the ghost box. There's quite a lot of eyes on me daytime. There's a lot of people walking by trying to see what I'm doing and stuff like that. So, and the farmer's coming now. Alright, operation. Let's get that camera quick. Cheers, Pete's. Okay, yes, people, we are back in the house again. Me and LA Ninja.
Hello.
Yes. Right then, as promised, we've got a little bit more information for you. Courtesy of our very, very good friends Gina and Amy. Gina's obviously put some bits and pieces together for me. I don't retain information very, very well, which is why I can't read it and then sort of give it you that way when I'm on the videos, because there's too much here. So I'm going to go through a little bit of it. I won't do all of it, but obviously I'm going to read a little bit of the information because it's really, really good, and it just puts a little bit of sorry for the pun, puts meat on the bones, doesn't it, of the whole situation. So we've got, like I say, quite a bit to go through here. I know Gina's got some more information obviously on the ghost box. They've obviously decoded a lot of that and gone through it in detail, so we'll obviously get that at some point as well. Alright, but to start with, I'm going to go through this. So Berkeley Mill has indeed been renovated to a certain extent. The large red chimney matches up, but the building has definitely been altered to preserve it anyway. Here is what I have highlighted so much as I know. Here we go. I don't read very well, people. Do apologise. Okay, so the red chimney is apparently where Fred buried his trophies, bones from all the victims, including the victims of Cromwell Street. So that's an interesting point. Again, I did bring that point up, obviously, in some of the videos. We've spoke about that. We've heard that as well. That obviously his trophy bag, that he would have put these body parts in. Let's be honest. He hid that in the mill, and yeah, there you have it. And that says it there in black and white. So Fred apparently was introduced to Berkeley Mill by his father, Walter. There is a story about Fred at the age of 13 killing a 6-year-old child named Susan in Much Markle. Fred had forced himself sexually on her because he didn't get what he wanted. He strangled her. His mother and father apparently knew, and his father borrowed a truck from a cider factory and took the body at night to Berkeley Mill in the cider truck with Fred. Okay, very, very interesting
So would
point.
that be the cider factory?
I
we've gone
I
to?
would say, yeah. Well, how many cider factories are in Much
Not in
Markle?
that area.
Western cider, eh? Ooh, Western cider's got a dark secret there. Ooh, I bet they don't tell that on the tour, do they? That's very interesting just in
So is that
itself.
where Walter worked then, at the cider? Because he wouldn't have just been able
They
to
would have
get
all,
a-
everyone in the village would have had a hand in it at some point. They would have all worked there, I guess, seasonally or
Yeah.
doing odd jobs there. Even if they didn't work there full time, they would have had something to do with the place because it's just such a small place. How else are you going to get work?
Yeah.
How are you going to make money? So somewhere, you're always going to be connected to it, I guess. Little towns were like that, weren't they? Really? Unless you worked in the pub or the garage, there's not really nothing else there, is there? You know. So the mill has been disused for years and had several deep covered wells in which the body of the child Susan could have been hidden. Those were around the back of the main building. That's really, really interesting. I've actually got a photo from 1909. Thank you very much, Zany Marie, for that photo. I will put that up as a thumbnail. Whether I get a copyright on it or something, I'm not really bothered. I'll put it up anyway. And if I get any trouble, I get some trouble. I'll just, you know what I mean. But I will put obviously in there that it's obviously not my photo. But I want people to see that photo because it's the most interesting photo of all because it shows the mill in its original form. So you can see, you can kind of visualise where things were, where the water wheel was, where the water was going through into the actual building, yeah, or that side of the building and the water wheel. So until you see the picture, it's going to be hard to. So, but I'll put it up, and it'll be a thumbnail. I'll put it up as a thumbnail for this one, in fact, yeah. So you'll see it. If you're wondering what that is, you'll know now when you got to this point of the video. So do study that and have a look. It may make it a little bit clearer. Looking at that photo, I maybe don't think that happened. I still think that he's buried them. He's not put them in wells. I think he's buried them. I think he's buried them, just buried them, because that's what he does. But only time will tell. Only time will tell. And that's only from looking at that picture, because if you look at it, it's been concreted over after that. So he would literally have to kind of open one of the wells, I guess. Which he could have done. Could have done, couldn't he? He could have dug into it and reopened it. Only time will tell when obviously the site eventually gets excavated. That is going to be the point where we're going to know. As at the end of the day, at the minute, it's all, nobody really sort of has, you know, definitive answer, do we really, until they go down. So
they weren't allowed to take the dogs in there, were they?
They weren't allowed to do anything. They didn't want anybody there. the dogs at the least, they didn't want any
Dogs.
they didn't want any disruption. And obviously we've just found out as well from about 2 or 3 people have just messaged me over the past couple of days saying that it's actually owned by Berkeley Castle. So the trust is Berkeley Trust, Berkeley Castle. So the owners of Berkeley Castle own the mill. And again, I've got another photo. Again, thank you, Zany Marie, for that photo, which has a plaque on the wall of the mill from years ago, stating that it's owned by Berkeley Trust. Okay, so obviously that sign has been now removed because they don't want people around the site. They used to want people around the site. They were sort of plugging it. When you see it, it's like a tourist attraction, yeah? But now it's like all of that tourist attraction stuff is being removed from it. Why? This is just like opening up a whole can of worms here, people. A whole can of worms. So, it was of course night time and Fred was in awe of the place when he saw it. Fred's father carried the girl to the wells past a huge grain cutting machine. Susan was thrown down one of the wells by Walter and was then recovered with its makeshift seal and threw as much debris as he could find down the well. So, wow. Fred wanted to put the body of Susan in the fields of Much Markle so that he could go and visit her easily, but he decided his father's idea of putting her in the mill was a good resting place for her, as she would have the company of the men who died there throughout the later murderous career. Fred would always want his victims to be in company of other victims, so they would not be alone. Susan would add the spiritual vibration of the mill. The tall walls, the imposing chimney looked huge to Fred at the age of 13. Standing outside the front of it, felt terrified. It does. It makes you feel like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, but the story of the relative dying there with the something interest, the place was deserted and charged with the energy of dead men, ghosts, forever trapped, purgatory. With all this became a kind of religious place for Fred and his older years, and he felt it was his own special place, and certain legends of the place would only heighten this for him. I believe that until the victims are found, his ghost haunts this place. He is very protective of the mill. All his special girls are in control there. I feel that as well. I've had other people come through and say that, you know, he can't be there. Quite a few people actually, but I don't believe that. I really believe that I felt his presence there. You believe you felt his presence there as well. He's there. He's all around that. And that paragraph I've just read out there, I believe that. That's what I believe that there. Yeah, that's what I think in myself. Yeah, 100%. The place has been charged up by the original accidents in the place. Don't forget, it's a mill, it's a factory. It would have had a lot of industrial accidents. You know, we know of, like I say, at least one, a lady getting her hair caught, don't we?
Yeah.
There's more, there'll be a lot more as well. There'll be a lot more. So it's almost like, do you know what I mean? It's charging the place before it even sort of gets going, and it feels strange when you drive towards it, when you come down that little country lane and it just pops up straight in front of you. It's like something out of a horror movie.
Definitely.
And other people have said that as well. It's very, very, very strange. Very, very eerie feeling there. There's something definitely gone on.
As soon as you come away from the place as well, it lifts, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. It does completely.
It makes you feel like no matter where you are, somebody's looking at you.
Right then, I'll let you go from there. Number 7, just do that, and then we'll do a few more. We'll split this probably up into a few videos because it's going to be too long for people, I think. So Ninja's going to have a little read. Go on then, Ninja.
I haven't read since I was at school. Okay. Legends of the Mill. The mill itself has been the victim of rumours and legends, even more so since its desertion and deterioration. Huge wells, which once served the mill and dug over 20 metres into rock to the springs below, are remembered by the locals as bottomless or to hell, forgotten and rancid with dirt and neglect. Metal rusted machinery littered the place and made it look like some sudden event had caused the millers to drop tools and leave many years ago. The mill looked old and tired and had not worked for many years, stopping long before Fred was a child. It commanded a presence on the landscape. Most of the walls around the main building were fallen or unsafe, overgrown with weeds. The main building itself has tall, featureless walls that remain mostly intact, but years of neglect had weathered the place. Birds and brave local children daring each other to go in there were its only visitors. Once busy with souls, it seems to have a presence that many old deserted places seem to have. The atmosphere of the place seemed to conjure spirits which favour the sinister atmosphere with its broken walls and covered up wells. The only thing thriving and left alive at the mill was the evolution of these rumours perpetrated by the locals of terrible accidents, witches and ghosts. Ghosts of the dead workers and of the witch who lived by the stream long before the mill was built. The legend of the Berkeley witch was a woman who lived before the time of the Norman conquest in the town.
Yeah, I've heard of this
She
one.
was wealthy and well liked and lived in relative luxury. Her secret, kept until she was close to death, was that her wealth had been given to her by the devil in a pact for her soul. One evening, as the Berkeley witch ate at her dining table, her pet raven gave a single human scream, then dropped dead. The woman recognised this as a sign that her end was near and that she would have to live up to the end of the bargain with the devil. The beginning of the end was an onslaught of bad news, the first being the death of her oldest son and his entire family. She was so overwhelmed with grief and shock that she took to her bed and grew weaker by the day, heartbroken by her loss and filled with an enormous fear. She confessed her pact to her two other children, who were a monk and a nun. She was determined that the only way to keep her out of the devil's clutches was to wrap her body in stag's skin, place it in a stone coffin bound with 3 magic iron chains, said to protect from the devil.
Jeez, that's some pretty heavy shit, isn't it?
Psalms and masses were sung and said over the coffin for 40 days and 40 nights. Meanwhile, if the coffin were not violated by the devil by the 3rd day, her body could be buried in a church graveyard.
Why?
Sick. Man, there's some dark stuff going on there.
Oh yeah, Berkeley, the history going back, like I say, it's not just like, you know, Fred West is just like the newest addition to it all.
On the first night after her death, a horde of demons appeared and broke one iron chain. They reappeared on the second night and snapped a second chain. The 3rd chain remained impervious to the demons' efforts, even though the second night,
Ninja.
Very church shook it on its foundations and doors splintered on their hinges. Then the devil manifested as a hideous, filthy, deformed hunchback and bade the Berkeley witch to follow him. From inside the coffin she replied that she could not, for she was bound. I will unbind you to your great loss, the devil answered. He tore away the chain, smashed open the coffin, and seized the living corpse of the witch. The colossal presence strode outside where there waited a vast demonic black horse covered with spikes. He threw the witch on the horse, and her corpse was pierced through with the spikes. Her screams were reportedly heard for miles, terrifying the locals, and the devil rode to the site where the mill would later stand and disappeared into the ground. The older and more derelict the mill got through the decades, the more the retelling of the story empowered the myths of the place, often told by parents to stop their children in a bid to make them stay away by scaring them. This only managed to do the opposite and fueled the children's interest, curious to catch a glimpse of the old witch who lived there, who killed those who strayed too close, or see the ghosts of the dead men who perished there, furious about their horrific demise and armed with chains and scythe. There was an ancient graffiti too carved into the walls, symbols of Satan, pentagrams, numbers and religious
Satanism.
symbols.
No wonder Fred was sort of drawn to the place. Oh God, it's all apparent now, isn't it? No wonder he was drawn to it. Wow.
Wow.
There's some background information, that is, isn't it?
So the woman we saw then could potentially be the witch.
I think, yeah, but I don't. I think she was the woman who died in the mill. I do. I think, but yeah, it could be. But the witch was there before the building, so would the witch be in the building? Probably not. I would say it's more likely to be somebody who died in the building. Is who we've seen.
The building was put on top of where she was put.
But that is just showing you that it's just there's something there before. Do you know what I mean? There is a very, very spiritual side to the place before even Fred's even sort of got involved with it by the look of it, and that is, I would say, would be the attraction to it. He would probably have heard all these like stories and bits and pieces, and I think that would have completely attracted him to that. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
It does.
Do you want me to read now? Where are you? I'm not going to do
Number
all.
8.
You've done 8 of you.
No, you're on number 8.
You're number 8. Oh, pardon me. After picking up Mary, he took her to the mill, and when he finished with her, she was just a carcass, just I can't read that, an object of kind. He understood better than living. Mary was cut into 6 pieces, which were pushed down a partial hole. He was made in one of the old well entrances. He had spent hours and days searching every inch of the old mill and its grounds. It was as if he was always known the place, and he wanted always to remember Mary there. He sealed the well head up again with its wooden panel cover he had made the last time he was there, and on the top of that, earth, twigs, grass were placed so that it looked untouched. He had finished with Mary, saved the trophies, the fingers, the toe bones that he had kept and placed with the others. The legends were still mostly a joke to the children who went near the mill, though the rumours were either too fanciful or had become too familiar to genuinely scare them, and showing you were frightened to your gang of friends, especially with some of them girls, was not an option. Deep down, everyone felt it, and a presence may be just a shared mania of fearful anticipation. One winter evening, just after Christmas, one year, 2 children saw something which genuinely frightened them. They were daring each other to go inside the mill, just as they had the day before, but further this time, the dares, for some of them, getting a bit jaded. I missed my place. The more they did, the less scary it became. The night, however, things changed. First, as they were creeping close to the entrance, they heard a woman screaming and immediately thought of the witch. As they forced each other to creep forward and peered from behind a paneless window, they saw a man there. He was in a frenzy and hacking away at something on the floor. In brackets, it says Mary. In one of the rooms, there was a flickering lamp next to him, casting shadows on the wall. His face was smeared with a grimly liquid. His clothing disheveled and torn, can't read properly, people. He was howling and swearing in a tortured, impatient rage, so consumed with his activity he hadn't looked around and seen them. But seconds after seeing them, they had turned, run, and didn't stop. They were back in town. It was real. All the stories about the mill were true. The devil was burying a witch, and they seen it for themselves. When the children told the parents, they had dismissed the sighting of the man by the children, just as the parents had done by they had told during the childhood. Sorry, I'm not reading it very well, people. The two boys never went back. The truth would go on for another generation, turning into the legend of the crazy hunchback devil, and bushy hair, huge arms dripping with blood, crazy eyes, rotten teeth, and screams that made the wall shudder. So just trying to pick out my crap sort of reading out of that. Do apologise, I need glasses, don't I? So basically, by the look of it, you know, these two children have obviously stumbled on a murder, haven't they? So they've gone in there daring each other to go to the mill. You know, they've potentially seen a ghost as they first got in, yeah, and then they've gone in further and they've witnessed a murder. So that's what that says to me. It's a long paragraph.
Is there any way to find out who these two children were, or if they're still alive? Because that might be interesting to try and get in contact.
They're obviously local boys. It's a story that's obviously going to be out there within the community, so they're going to know about it, aren't they? So
no wonder the people are etchy about that place. It all makes sense reading that.
yeah, but why would you live next to it if you knew all that? Why would you want to live next to it?
Well, some people have lived there for years.
Not them new yuppies.
Not the new one.
Exactly, the new yuppies don't live there for years, do they? That's really weird, that is, because it just does look like they've stumbled in on a murder, doesn't it?
Like I say, I'd be really interested if we could find out if these two boys are still alive and... if
Yeah,
we
well,
could possibly
people
get in
don't talk
contact.
up there, though.
Well, you don't know. They would never believe. But if we approach them and say, we believe in what you're saying, could you talk to us about it? They might be inclined to talk. Don't forget, nobody believed them. It was dismissed. Don't be stupid.
Well, it must have been one of the most horrific things to fucking see.
You know what I'm saying?
Imagine going in there just like... They've probably been in there a load of times as well.
Covered in blood and...
You know? But, I mean, they've probably been in there playing and then they've just... Ah.
Just like all of our kids stumbling across something like that, innit?
Jesus
just like,
Christ.
Can you imagine the nightmares they would have had?
I'm not sure how many Fred put here, but I know of Mary, and the Berkeley Mill book states others, but only has a couple of names. A Sandy who worked at a pub in Berkeley called the Salvation Arms, another with no name, but a prostitute. Don't know. Just kind of, yeah, it's a weird place, isn't it? I think, like, from the ghost box, you know, talking about how many is there, you know, what number did we hear in the ghost box when we asked the question? So we asked the question quite clearly, how many are here, and we had quite clearly the number 40 come back, didn't we, quite clearly?
Yeah.
So 40 victims, whether that's true or not, I don't know, but that come through in the spirit box. And we heard that as plain as day, really.
And 6 came up as well. Do you remember we were
Six
saying
did,
6,
yeah,
6, 6?
yeah.
But you've just read that Mary was chopped into 6
Six
bits.
pieces, yeah.
That's fucked up.
So yeah, although all victims of Cromwell Street were recovered, their missing bones, sometimes a rib, shoulder blade or breastbone, maybe kneecaps, all of the finger, toe bones, Fred kept as trophies. He treasured them, polished them, and in a shrine under the chimney at the mill, he eventually buried them. So obviously you could get into the chimney somehow, you know.
We can't go around.
We can't
have
see,
a look, can
we can't
can't
physically see,
what-
because where the chimney is, you've got, it's even more overgrowth than the middle part where the water well would have been. You can't get down there at all. I mean, if you needed to get to the other side of the building, I guess with the right equipment you could, but you wouldn't be able to get round the side. There's no way. You would need a proper clearance team to go in there and clear it out, basically. Proper maintenance team. It is massive. You ain't going to go with a load of shears or a strimmer. That's not going to work. You're talking proper industrial equipment. It's years and years worth of growth. I mean, the young guys that turned up who we spoke to, and they were speaking to people, and they said, oh, it hadn't been used for 25 years. When I spoke to the old gentleman with the dog, I said, oh, it's not been used for 25 years then? And he went to me, and the rest? I said, what, 30 years? He says, and the rest? You know what I mean? So a lot longer. It hasn't been used for a lot longer than 25 years. It's probably more like 35, 45 years. But sometimes people's interpretation is 20 years is really like 30 years. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well,
You get it wrong?
In the paragraph that I just read, the mill apparently had stopped working before Fred. So if that's the case, then that's 70, 80 years,
Yeah.
not 20
Yeah,
years.
yeah, exactly. Because if it wasn't working when Fred was
Exactly.
you know, so you're
He
talking,
was, what, 50 when he went to prison, was he?
yeah, and that guy had lived there
years?
65 years, hadn't he?
Yeah.
So, it's got to be 40 years, isn't it, since it's been operational. So I'm sure somebody could tell us out there, but I mean, it's irrelevant, really. The fact is, it wasn't in operation when Fred was doing what he was doing, because if it was, he wouldn't be doing what he was doing there.
No.
You know.
No.
The fact that it's built on some form of almost like ancient sort of burial site, ritual site, I don't know, just spiritual site, everything. It's just, you know, it's one of those connecting points, isn't it? Sometimes, like, you know, you get the ley lines, don't you? Like you do, like, if you go back to my, where did I go? To the Ram Inn. If you look at the Ram Inn, that's on 2 separate, I think, ley lines, or 3 separate ley lines, basically. So, weird. These places, they sit at points, don't they? So, weird. That's basically it there. So obviously that's great information. I should have read that ages ago. I've only just been able to print it out. As you can see, I've had to print it out. I have trouble reading because I am an old man. I don't think I've got anything. Let's just have a look what I've got. That's just a few other bits and pieces, but that's the one I wanted to go through with you, just because of that incredible detail on it. There's a lot on there. It does sort of make things a lot clearer, doesn't it? And kind of like you said, you kind of understand maybe why the locals are a little bit edgy. And I mean, they're a little bit edgy, they're really edgy.
Yeah.
Really edgy over the place. So, but it's not going to stop. We're obviously going to keep going out. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to keep, you know, documenting what we see. And we're going to keep doing the ghost box sessions to see if we can get as much contact up there as possible. I'm not keen on doing anything like a Ouija board because I don't know what I'm doing with it. So I'll just continue doing what I'm doing because I'm safe doing that. We've had a few sort of strange experiences as well here. So without going into detail, but look at my other video on that one, you'll see what's been going on in and around the house as well. So yeah, but it's not going to stop us. Ultimately, we want the police up there. We want someone up there to discover something. We just need to discover something up there quickly, and then we can get things, you know, opened up. So watch this space. Again, any ideas, anything you want us to do, any information, please just get it emailed over to us or contact me or whatever. We'll get us, you know, some sort of contact to you so you know where to, you know what I mean, contact us. I'm waffling now, and I look. But you know what I mean, just keep feeding us information if there's anything else that we should know. Do you know what I'm saying? But other than that, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. massive shout out to Gina out there. Thank you so much for this information.
Well done,
And
Brad.
yes, well done for that. Cheers, people. Nice. See you later, peeps. One love. Oh yes, people, like I said to you, we would be back. So I'm actually out doing some filming for the other channel today, but just coming out here, just having a look for a few minutes, just to see what's changed. The middle window, I've noticed that there is something going on in that middle window. I can't really see what's going on. Let me just see if I can zoom in. It looks like something's in the window, something's been put in the window, or I don't really know, to be honest with you. It's moved a couple of times, so I wasn't sure whether it was a person, somebody was actually up there, or whether it's maybe a bit of sheeting that's come loose and is moving, or possibly even, I don't know, maybe some pigeons, or Mary and the others, I don't know. But do you know what I mean? If you look at the last pictures that we've done of it, there's something in that middle window, something's moved. It looks like somebody stood there with a coat on, with like a white coat with a bit of blue on it. That's what it looks like. Strange, isn't it? Really, really strange, people. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. Like I say, I thought, you know, we've got to do a video while we're here, haven't we? We've got to, even if it's just for a few minutes. The colour of that door is really, really changing back to its original orange colour as well. So, but yeah, peace and love to you, people. Welcome back. Welcome back. Like I said, we will continue to keep putting these videos out on YouTube, and just to sort of get the recognition that, you know, these girls are here. We just need the police, obviously, to do something about it, don't we, really? And I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going on. I'm going to be like a broken record for anyone who's watching. You know, before, I'm saying the same things as what I did then is what I am now. And, you know, as a YouTuber, as a filmmaker, all I can do is just film stuff, put it out there, and try and bring a bit of traction, you know, to the place. And hopefully one day they will start digging and they will find. It's very, 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 very peaceful today. So all I could hear in the background was a cockerel a minute ago. I've got somebody just coming up walking a dog, but apart from that, it is really, really, really quiet. What a day, people. Yeah, we continue, people. Like I say, I don't really know what else to do now. Apart from doing what I'm doing. I just wish more people would sort of share these videos about, and sort of just get the general message out there that, you know, Fred has brought a lot of women here, and he's been seen here digging, and, you know, I don't have to go through it. There's too much pointing to this site right here, and it gets me so upset that, you know, we can't do any more other than getting a shovel and start digging. But where'd you start? All this area here on the floor here, below us here, is all been concreted. So you've got a great big square which has already been completely cemented over to put the car park in, when Berkeley was going to change it into a tourist attraction. Apparently that's what was said. And they put all the fencing in, and they cemented like a car park. It looks like a square area on Google Maps if you look at it. But again, it could be Fred was seen digging all over this site, so they could be potentially under that bit there. I don't know, people. It's very frustrating, but we will continue, and I hope you enjoy. And all I ask you to do is just share it about. Share it about, you know, if you're on Facebook, Instagram, wherever. Wind blew that then. Oh, look at that. But yeah, just share it about, people. Share it about. That's all we can do, really. There's loads of pigeons there today, aren't there? Look at them white pigeons. Again, you've got the usual dog bark in the background. So I've not had any hostility here while I've been here. I've only been here for about 40 minutes up till now, so it's been pretty cool, to be fair. But yeah, I still get that very eerie feeling when I'm here. I feel like I'm not on my own. I just, you know, it's got a lot of sort of feeling here. It has. So that's your only sort of house, and there's one, the other one around the back as well. Someone should paint this door. That's what they should do. They should paint the door. Great big hole in the roof over there. Yeah, it's had some storm damage. They really need to fix it, don't they, to be fair, because it's just going to deteriorate so quickly. Yeah, it's a strange one. It's a strange one. It's certainly a strange feel to the place whenever I come here. Very, very peaceful today though. Very, very peaceful. Like I say, very tranquil. Very few cars coming through here, through the lane, like when we've been here previous times. We will continue. We will continue, people. Make sure you like and subscribe, yeah? One love. Oi, 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 oi. He's outside. I've come a little bit far. I ventured a little bit further. I shouldn't have. I've taken a few nice photos for you guys to see as well. So hopefully you get a few shots. But yeah, while we're here, we'll just have a little look. It's all private land there. That's the problem. They get a bit itchy there. You see that? Somebody's been here because there's glass on the floor. So I don't know if maybe, you can see, I don't know if that window out there is blown out maybe in the storm. Something's gone on, or maybe somebody's in there because it did look like something was going on. Yeah, don't know. That car's been there for donkey's years as well. Been there for a long time. I don't know if that's just parked there as a deterrent. It looks quite a decent motor as well, to be fair. But it's been parked there donkey's years. It's on the Google Maps from a long time ago. Yeah, that's where the original sign was there. You can see the original wood sign. If you look back, I have got photos of where that wood sign there had the Berkeley Mill sign in it, owned by Berkeley Castle. So, what do you reckon, people? It's very, very windy. Let's have a wander back over now. I don't like to stay here too long because, like I say, the residents, they get a little bit itchy. Obviously, I look like a little bit of a scrote. Oh, there's all glass in there. Somebody's tried to get in that way as well, then, have they? Okay. Possibly it's boarded up from the other side then. So they've obviously had quite a few people try to get in there. I mean, I've seen photos circulating on Facebook of the place, inside photos. So they're out there. People have been in there and they've taken photos because they're all over social media. So, but no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't break in. I wouldn't break in personally. If there was somewhere accessible where you could just walk in without breaking the law, then I would do. But yeah, it's quite secure. You'd have to start getting ladders and getting up on them windows and stuff like that. I wouldn't fancy that. And I don't think there's really anything inside of importance. I think the bodies would have been buried outside personally. Maybe. See, something's moving in that window up there. I'm on the GoPro now, so you're not going to be able to see it as well. But that was definitely moved, that white sheet with the blue on it, or it looks like a coat. It looks very, very strange. Very, very strange. People, tell me what you think. Stick some comments in, people. I see you guys really, really soon, yeah? Peace. Crew, yes, we are back. Look at it. It's had some significant damage to the rear on the corner here. It's lost absolute waste, but there could be, like I say, 20. Sisters out there, yes, I told you I would be back. I told the girls I would be back. Yeah, obviously this is the mill, the farm, whatever you want to call it. This is where Fred brought a lot of the victims. We know there could be at least 20 to 40 bodies here, so we keep coming up here, trying to shine a little bit of limelight back on the place again. It's been a fair few months since we've been up here, so we'll have a little walk around and we'll see what has changed since we've come here last time. All right, so follow me, please follow me. One love to you. If you're not subscribed to this channel already, get subscribed, because we're coming back here. We're going to be doing a lot more content we're looking for obviously Mary Bastone and a lot of the others. Obviously straight away somebody's dumped some rubbish there, which is not very good. How have they got access though? That must be the fuck, because it's obviously, it's padlocked up. There's my crappy Skoda, people. It got me here though, didn't it, eh? So a trailer, just a random trailer. So I guess the farmers obviously dumped that, or whoever's got access to the land, really. Right, gonna have a little bit closer. I'm not going to be here for long because the curtains are twitching and they've got dogs. So we're just gonna have a little look. I couldn't see any of this. This was all overgrown. That just shut me up, literally. Okay, so as you can see, it's still very overgrown, but you can see it a little better. Quite dark on the picture, obviously. Could be wells all under here though, so again, I'm not going to walk too close. Brick wall there. So yeah, there was a foundations. I couldn't see that last time, but yeah, there's like foundations of the wall there, which is where I think they used to store the vehicles. Yeah, it's not. This is as close as I've actually been to it. There's a lot of pigeons in there because you can hear it. Yeah, this is literally as close as I have ever been. Okay. Well, I can see there's the well cover. There's the well cover. There's the well cover there. Well, I hope you're watching this, peeps, because in a few months, oh, this moves. Oh, that is not good. Hear sirens, so I'm moving. Let's move back just quick. Yeah, that is the closest we've been up till now. Definitely going to get up here and have another look. Right, let's have a look. I can hear sirens going, but as I've stepped away, I can't hear them now. Right, okay. So yeah, that was the drain cover. That's the closest, the well cover or whatever it was. So we'll have to have a look at that. Somebody just dropped empty barrel. Yeah, it's had some damage to the roof. You can just see there. It's had a little damage. They've lost their greenhouse by the look of it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that car's still there. That's been there for ages. Well, Louisa, I'm not going to go too far up here because this is where the dogs are, but that was where the sign used to be there. There's somebody's land there, so I'm not going to go too much closer. Like I say, they have got dogs. They tried to not set up. He walked one round to us, like to intimidate us last time, but it was only a little bloody golden retriever or something. But yeah, there's other dogs there as well. You can hear them. Well, not now, but you could. So yeah, there's a bit of damage to the roof there again. So a bit of storm damage to the building. Yeah, wow, Louisa. Give you a little 360 there. But you know, what's it going to take to get the police to sort of come back up here and reopen this case and stuff, really? I think it's about time now, isn't it, really? I think we just need to put a little bit of pressure. Hopefully if the building starts falling apart, then you know, they're going to need to start going in there and making it safe and doing some form of maintenance to it. So at least if they can get people in there, I think that's a start. More likely to find something if you get some people down, you know, people in there doing maintenance to it. But it is a real shame to be leaving it if they don't. At the minute it's just rotting, and you know, somebody owns it because, you know, well, we know Berkeley own it, Berkeley Castle own it, but what are they doing to it, and who's got access to be dumping this sort of crap on the land? You know, rubbish, isn't it? It's just rubbish, people. I don't know. We'll have another look in a minute. Peace, one love to you. Oi, people. Welcome back in the house again, TikTok crew. Yes, we are back at the mill a few months later. I've had a load of rubbish dumped there by the look of it. It's had some significant damage to the roof, lots of roof tiles missing, and as you can see on the corner here, it's lost a bit of the tiling from the roof there as well, so needs a little bit of repair on it as well. It's a shame, really, it's being left to absolute waste, but there could be, like I say, you know, 20-40 bodies here by the hands of Fred, Rose and obviously John West. One love, people, one love. Right, we're back. I'm gonna have another little look. I just noticed over here there's a little wall. Again, this is all overgrown. When we've come the previous times in the summer, you literally can't get to any of this. So I'm really pleased I've come up today and had a look at it. So some sort of foundations there, but yeah, this wall's interesting. Already got stung once and slightly cut my leg. Divvy. Okay. Bye. Oh my god, did not think I would get to this bit. Okay, Oh, that's been freshly bricked up. That has. It's brand new. And there's the tower. Pigeon. I gotta be careful because there's dogs around here. Fuck's sake. Right, so the tower is where Fred apparently hid the trophies. So somewhere around here is a bag. It's a bag of his trophies of like bits of people and like sick shit like that. You've got all this area here. It could be hidden in there somewhere. So you couldn't see any of this. You've got like a rabbit hutch there or something. Some sort of hut. See, it could be in here. They say the chimney, but it's like it could be just by the chimney. Can't get to it. Rip my coat. Oh shit, yeah, you can get into the chimney. There. I've got to go because I can hear people. But look, peeps, look. Okay, so that was worth coming here. So you can get to it. That's scary. I don't want to start digging myself because I don't know what you're going to find. But why is that not being checked out? Oh dear. Crazy. Okay, so wowzer. So yeah, you can get to it. There's a lot of areas there which look like possibly could, well, they're certainly worth searching, aren't they? You've got all that rabbit sort of hutch sort of area there, or whatever it was, I don't know, but you know, all that sort of area, maybe it was for the coal or something like that. That's probably more likely, isn't it? They were probably coal bunkers or something like that. Let's get out of here. Wow. But yeah, it's been worth coming up here today because I've got a lot closer to it. I've wrecked my legs. I don't know why I've come out in these bottoms, the actual thinnest tracky bottoms I've got. But yeah, wow, Weezer. So he could have hidden that anywhere there. That needs to be checked out. That really needs to be checked out. If Gloucester Police are looking at this video, come on, you're not going to have to excavate anything. You just need to send a few people out and check it out, basically. That's all you need to do. Send some teams out with some spades and some equipment and start digging, because otherwise people like me are going to have to start digging, and I don't really want to be honest with you, because I know what's there, right? I know what's there, right? So somebody needs to help now, right? looked at this place for a very, very long time. I've looked into the details of it. I've looked into the stories. I've looked into the local stories from people. Yeah, there's definitely something here. Yeah, 100%. Fred was connected with this place massively, and you know, it's very, very much believed that, you know, in them few hours when the police were, you know, about to arrest him, this is where he came, and he did something with his bag of trophies, and he hid it somewhere in that area where I've just showed you. And like I say, I've not been able to get to it up till now because it's all been overgrown. Back in the summer, you couldn't even get like halfway, you know, I couldn't even see that there was a wall there, you know what I mean? It was that overgrown. So go back and have a look at some of the original footage and you'll see that. But come on, this needs looking at, right? So I know we did have a few sort of people from Gloucester police obviously watching the videos and stuff like that. So obviously if you're still watching, then by all means show these clips to somebody. Have a look, you know, is it worth, you know, just getting some people up here and just having a little bit of a poke around, because I don't think it'll be long before you find something very, very significant. And if they don't, people out there, it's because they probably don't want, you know, anything to be found, do they? They don't want anything to be found. They want to keep it hidden, and that is a real shame. That is a real shame. This place needs to have a lot of focus on it, a lot more limelight, and it's about time now, people. It's about time that the case was reopened up and we actually got some, you know, some of the decent police force down here to try and open this up and put closure to a lot of those families. A lot of people went missing in and around Gloucester, you know, when Fred and Rose and, you know, the brother John were about and reigning and, you know, having their days of terror. Come on, it's time now. You've seen how easy it is. I'm just one guy. I don't want to start digging people, right? Yeah, so for all those people in the comments, you know, you should be digging and getting in there. I don't want to. It's a crime scene. It is 100% a crime scene, and I don't want to be doing it. Yeah, the police need to be doing it. Yeah, the police need to be doing their jobs now. Yeah, this is serious, right? And people need closure. So come on, hear my call out there, people. Hear my call. Peace, one love to you. Respect. Speak to you soon. place is weird. Got really spooked last time I came here. I mean, incredibly spooked. It's a weird place, eerie, frightening. It feels frightening. Tyres all off the roof here, look. I should be here, but fuck it, we're going. Okay, so this is what I got spooked last time. This is the well thing, or one of them. It's got a drain cover there. It's like a normal drain cover, and obviously you can see the water quite clearly. Somebody's tried to open this well because it's cracked there. Feels really eerie. I don't like the way it feels. I'm going to move away now, but I just wanted to get a closer look at this before it gets overgrown. Feels really eerie. I don't like it. See, there's no sagging on that bit of brickwork there, so it could be hidden in an aperture in the wall. So apparently Fred could have put some of the girls in this well or in one of these wells. There's apparently other wells around here as well somewhere. I mean, obviously this used to have a lot of water going through it. It used to be like a moat with a big sort of water wheel, as you can imagine, back in the day, but it's been filled in a long time. Spooky. These wells need checking out properly. All of these wells around here, they need checking out. They need checking out, they really do. Okay. Spooky. Really spooky, eerie, horrible feeling. Don't like it at all. Tried to stay there as long as I could to get as much footage of it, but it was like last time I had to move really quickly. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. Whew. That is one creepy place. Obviously I'm going to come back and I'm going to have a look around the back. I'm not going to do too much today because obviously we have got eyes on us here, and I don't want to cause any trouble. But that is one of the spookiest feelings I've had from places. I've walked into places and I'm quite sensitive to it, and I feel it, do you know what I mean? Especially in old places. I used to live in a haunted house at the end of the day, so you get to know the feeling, do you know what I mean? You get to know the feeling. But yeah, that is eerie, really, really eerie. Really, really eerie, really, really scary. Oh dear. Whew. So hopefully I got a bit closer images there for people, because last time I just got there and I literally put the camera down just to look at the floor, and then that was it. I heard the alarms going. Whew. Yeah, I've got to be honest with you, I don't like the way it feels. Makes me feel, I get anxiety anyway, but freaking hell, that gave me quite bad anxiety there for a minute. Do you know what I'm saying? That was not nice. That was not nice. Not my cup of tea at all. Dear, oh dear me. Whew. Yeah, scary Mary. What a day. One love, people, one love. Yes, people, back in the house again. Just going to leave this camera rolling for a little bit. I'm going to sit in the car and just, yeah, get a bit of still imagery of this beautiful but very, very mysterious place. One love, people, enjoy the little clip. a bit of chippings we just had there, people. It does look like something's, whether it's some plastic sheeting or something, something's different in that middle window. Something's different, something's moved into the, there's, like I say, there's something there. It's not paranormal. It is like there's something moved, maybe where it's blown around in there or something, some sheeting or something, some white sheeting I can see. Maybe somebody's been in there. It's not very nice, I've got to be honest with you. It wasn't my plan to come up here today, but got some chips and just got dragged this way, just got pulled this way, so thought why not, we'll just set the camera up while I'm eating. Let's have a little look see. I've got eyes on me again from that house, so I'm not going any closer today. But I am going to come back very shortly on a nice day. I should have come up yesterday because it was a nice day yesterday. Cheers. Yeah, I'm going to park up there somewhere by the power station, and I'm going to walk through this field and go straight round the back and have a look now. It's got pure eyes on you here. It feels really, really weird, it does. The roof's taken some battering, it's taken some damage. It has. Capsule, that's rubbish. Didn't bring any more capsules with me. It's a bit silly, wasn't it, Jess? It's going to start growing again very shortly. I need to get up here quite quickly before it starts getting overgrown again, because you can get a good, you can see a good portion of the well over there. Crack there, I don't know. Some damage. Peaceful. really busy around here. You can hear more traffic coming up now. Like I say, I just should not park here. It's silly. Going into there, look, here they go, have a look. The locals hate it, they do. They fucking hate it. God damn, what a horrible day for it. Could have picked a better day, couldn't I, eh? Pardon me. Cheers people, one love.
Molly. Sorry, mate.
You alright?
Molly, come here.
You alright? Hello?
Molly.
You alright?
One sec. Yes, just jumping down there. Okay.
Alright. Funny new place this. It's got a real funny feel to it. you know what I mean? You get to know the feeling. But yeah, that is eerie. Really, really eerie. Really, really eerie. Really, really scary. Oh dear. Hopefully I've got a bit closer images there. I get anxiety anyway, but freaking hell, that gave me quite bad anxiety there for a minute. Do you know what I'm saying? That was not nice. That was not nice. Not my cup of tea at all. Dear oh dear me. Whew. Yeah, scary, Mary. What a day. Well, I wasn't meant. I went a little bit closer there, people. I wasn't meant to, but I did. I got a little bit of footage there, which will go up at some point, but I did get a little bit more detail. Because the last time I went, I just shit myself, but I did get a little bit more detail. I've slowed the filming down a little bit, so hopefully you'll be able to get a lot more closer detail in there, and you can see the ground and the sort of the well. You can see the well quite clearly. It looks like it's been opened because there's a crack in it. It's got a normal sort of metal sort of plate on it, like you would see anywhere, to be fair. And it looks like it's been sort of cracked. So I don't know if maybe somebody has searched. That's what worries me about this site, is the fact that people have known for so long about the rumours of the bodies being here. You just don't know what has happened in that time, really. The police have switched off to it. Anything could have happened in that time period, isn't it? I mean, certainly the trophy bag, which should have been around the back somewhere, you know, that may have gone a long time ago. Do you know what I'm saying? A long time ago. It's one of them, isn't it? It's one of them. Cheers, people. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that 4K little video. It's been pretty good. I've enjoyed it. Just pick it up. There we go. So you can see a little bit more for a minute. You just get around an idea of where we are. It is an absolutely horrifically horrible day today. Very eerie feeling. Made me feel quite scared, really, when I was there. Not scared, but you know what I mean, quite anxious. I was getting an anxiety feeling when I was there. I mean, obviously I shouldn't be there anyway, but it's not like I'm breaking in the building or anything. I'm not going to get in trouble because I'm not doing anything wrong apart from taking photos and videos. So, but yeah, it's got a horrible feeling to it. It's a horrible feeling to the place. But you've seen it in all weathers now. You can see obviously the damage to the roof. Where is it? I can't see. Over here. Damage there. And then obviously quite clearly you can see the damage here. So it has taken a bit of damage, and I think round the other side as well. So it's deteriorating in front of our eyes. So I mean, eventually somebody's going to either have to make a decision on the building and actually spend some money on it and you know, or they're going to have to demolish it because it's going to get into such a state that, you know, it's just going to be an absolute ruin, isn't it, soon? You can see it's getting that way. Once that roof comes off, that's it. It's going to be ruined, you know, and all that bit there needs to be sorted very, very quickly because it will deteriorate. I mean, it's already deteriorating. I mean, it's an historic building. It should be restored. My thoughts on it, as you already know, I think there's bodies here, so I think they should just tear the bloody place down and find the bodies. That's what I would like to see. Because if they are here, which they are here, we know they're here, then you don't want this to be a sort of a monument for people to come and visit, really, do you? You just want to get rid of it altogether, really. And bury the poor girls and whoever else that the Wests have murdered here. All right, people, I hope you enjoyed that one. From me to you, from you to me, peace and love to you. Thanks for watching. Like I say, I hope you enjoy it. I try and bring as much sort of content on the mill as I can. It's just really just to get it out there, to keep it fresh, to keep those videos rotating around on YouTube, and hopefully it just might help. You know, it's not more I can do, really, to be fair, apart from getting a shovel and start digging. But I think the main thing is just to make awareness. The more people are aware, the more people who put pressure on the police to come up here, you know, the closer we are going to be to, you know, getting some answers. Yeah. So come on, share it about, people. Peace and love, yeah. See you soon. Well, he's back. I wasn't meant to come up here, but I got pulled here. I went to the chippy. I'll show you that in a minute. And yeah, he's back, and he's back. He's had to come back. It's raining today, so I ain't going around there today. I'm going to come back here and not park here. And I'm going to walk up. But obviously today's not the day for it. But I'm going to park over here somewhere. I'm going to walk in, and then I can explore a little bit better. It's a horrible day. So yeah, I was meant to be going up to Sharpness, so which I probably still will go up to Sharpness, but I stopped off to get some chips and a battered sausage at the Berkeley Chippy. It's one of the best chip shops in the world, I shit you not. So I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, I just got pulled this way. I was meant to go the other way, and I thought, ugh, something just pulled me, as it always does, over here. I'm back. So one love to each and every single one of you guys and girls out there. I hope you're enjoying whatever you're doing, and you know what I mean, at the minute. Do you know what I'm saying? Peace, one love, peace, one love. It's a shame about the war at the minute, isn't it? Eh? All bad things. Right then, let's get in here. Let's get in here, just what we got. So I went to the shop and I got one of those. Yes, yes. Don't know what it's like, never tried it. And I got one of those. Don't know what that's like, never tried it. £1.59, buy one, get one free. Get in there, should we try it now? Go on then, go on then. Let's try it, here we are. Oh, that's tropical. Lovely. Right, you're I know what you're saying. Just show us the chips and the battered sausage, just. We ain't interested in anything else. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Ready? One-handed, mine, one-handed. Oh, get in there, you dirty slag. Oh, look at that. Oh, you. Oh. Get in there. So, best chip shop in Great Britain. Now that is what I am talking about. Eh? You can't get better than that, can you? Look at these chips. Just look at them. They are the best, mate. They are the best. You're saying, just, Have a bite of that sausage. Shall I? Oh. That is the best. I gotta be honest, that's pretty orgasmic, you know what I mean? Oh, look at these chippies. Yum yum in my tum. Cheers, people. I don't know what it is about this place, but it just pulls me to it, it does. Got some locals just going past now. Local people. Wonder if they know. Got some chips down here just. I hope you're all well out there. I've been glued to the box for a few days, so I was meant to go to the gym this morning. I didn't. I decided to come out and buy some chips instead, so bit bad. I will go to the gym tomorrow, but at least I'm getting out. I'll go down to the docks in a minute, do a bit of shooting down there. Not shooting as in shooting. Shooting as in GoPro shooting. And we'll go from there. So a bit more sausage, eh? Yeah! Oh. That was a tasty sausage. Oh, man. It's a really eerie place, isn't it? When I come here last time, I got to be honest with you, I got a bit spooked out. When I was stood in that bit there, it was very, very, very spooky. When I was stood on the well, I heard this alarm or something was going off, and it spooked me. It spooked me. It was really, really weird. It was just like the wind was blowing. It was just like, it's all not in my imagination properly, but it felt very, very strange, it did. And it spooked me out. Which is why if you have a look at the video on the PAL channel, I go over there, I find the well, and then I move really quickly. It's because there's like I say, there was these sirens going off. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know if it was the police on the way, there was a siren in the building, or I just didn't know. It was really, really strange. Now's not the day to investigate. Like I say, when you go around the side there, there's basically a wall there, and basically if you go around there, you can go around the back of it, and you can just see how isolated it is around the back there. It's really like, if you were going to get away with anything, you could get away with it around the back there, because it's so secluded, and it's kind of like, do you know what I mean? It's blocked in by all the sort of the hedges and stuff like that. Shit the bed. He's got a big one. They don't like it when you park here, they don't. But yeah, really, really weird. And obviously when I went round the side as well, I was getting a similar sort of feeling. I didn't want to be there around there for very long. A lot of people are like, yeah, you should be poking around there and obviously have a look in the chimney and that. Fuck me, I didn't want to be there for very long. The problem is these guys here in this house here, they're watching. So I need to, like I say, come down when it's not raining, park up the road, come up here, and then I can sneak round the back and have a look really, and have, you know what I mean. I've got no intention of going in the building or breaking any laws. I don't want to do that, but I can get to the chimney, as you saw on the videos, and I want to have a good look around there. and where the walls are, because apparently where the walls are sagging, where that new bit of brickwork's doing, he might have hidden something in the aperture in the wall there. So, one love. See you in a minute, people. Thanks for watching me eat chips at the mill. One love. Viva la chip! Yeah! And people, just get a bit of an image of that for a bit. I'll leave the camera rolling while I'm walking around. I'm going to do a little bit of filming, and yeah, just leave the camera rolling for you guys. Just have a watch. It does seem like there's something else in that window moving, so I think somebody's been in the building and they've put something up there. It's really overgrown. Just grab my GoPro and I'm going to go around for 10 minutes anyway. All right, peeps. So enjoy the little video. All right. You'll see the master at work. So this video will be on the PAL channel. So if you're not already subscribed to the PAL channel, get on it. Get on it. Got all the locals here already checking me out. Right then. Welcome back. Here we go. Locals are terrible around here. Always makes me feel a bit nervous being here. I don't know what it is. And like, because you know what I mean? I'm scared of the dead or anything like that. I'm scared of the living. These people around here are fucking nuts. That woman last time, she was nuts. Nuts. Right then, here we go. Yes, people, we are back. Here we go. Right then, so observations from last time we came. As you can see, it is massively overgrown. This is how it was basically when I first saw it, and you just you wouldn't know where to go. You'd have to come here throughout the year to be able to see. You know, like for example, over there. There's a little crevice through that wall. You go around the back of it and you've got all the back area there. You can't even get to it now, and you wouldn't even know it was there. There's something in that middle window. I don't know. It looks like somebody stood there, but it looks like a piece of sheeting or something as well. Something's tied up and is blowing in the wind, and it's moving past the you know, the middle of that window. It does look like there's somebody there, but obviously it isn't. Well, maybe not. Again, the roof damaged. That was sort of damaged last time we came up, wasn't it? And I think it was quite windy last time we came up. Have a little walk around. These neighbours are getting itchy already because they've already pulled the stars out. So yeah, this is where we did the ghost spot. any of the bits that I got to in the summertime. I'm being watched from that place just there. Makes you feel really, really eerie because you know what's going on. You know what's going on down here, and then you get these freaking weirdos acting very strangely. I mean, surprised nobody's come out and had a go at me as of yet. Have a go at me today, you'll get angry just. I'm alright in a minute, I'm chilled, but I can turn to it quickly. And I just I wanna stay chilled though. I don't wanna fall out with people today. It's not good. Some good look at the field behind us as well, just so you can see. That don't look like it's doing out there, does it? Alright people! Hopefully get some good shots from that. start looking into it. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's important to be able to get it out there, right? Is to share it. You know, share the channel and let people know where they can sort of view this content. Do you know what I'm saying? And people, I've filmed this place so many times. People can come up here and have a look at the dance. You know, get the message out there. You know what I mean? Let's try and, you know, do something with this. I'm only a little guy, I've got a small little YouTube channel, and the only way to pay for it is never to support. Do you know what I mean? If everyone jumps on board there, shares it about, you know what I mean? Let's get some traction on this shit. Come on, this is the deal. Hey people, just finished a bit of filming there. You'll see that on the GoPro. So yes, got to be done. Oh dear. Let's have a little look at the next location then, I think. God, that is warm. That is warm. Let's get you down from there. That's quite good. I hope you got some good views from up there. One love to you peeps. Just have a look at that window there just before we go. Can you see? Definitely something moving. It's as much as I can zoom in there. But there's definitely something in that middle window, 100%. Yeah man, craziness, crazy. Cheers people. Yes, welcome back people, back in the house again, or back in the car again. Right, so we're off out to Berkeley. A few people have asked me when I'm going back to Berkeley. It's been about 3 months basically since I've been up there. I think it's been, I'll have to look back at my previous videos to see exactly when, but I got a few hours today, and I thought, you know, we'll go up, we'll do a little bit of filming up there, we'll see how overgrown it's got, and yeah, just do a little bit of filming guys. So by all means join me. Yeah, the journey from here up to Berkeley is about 35 minutes, so obviously I'm not gonna film all of that and put you through it. Yeah, I can see that the videos have been going on a little bit longer than probably they should be, but do you know what I mean? It's all art people. Yeah, it's art. Yeah, the videos are my art. So I hope you enjoy them, and yeah, sorry if they are a little bit long, but it's part and parcel of being an artist, isn't it? Yes people. Right, so we're just getting out of Gloucester now. I'm going down all the little side streets to try and cut out the traffic. The time's approximately 12:15, and we'll see you in a minute people. Yes. Thank God for that, he's gone. He's gone. He's doing my freaking head, he was. Yeah, that's a good place to get a sausage roll there. Sausage roll. A bacon roll. Bacon and sausage. I think it's Jen's Posh Noshel, so then it's fucking banging, mate. It's not as good as Ken's. Le Ken's is better. We will be passing Le Ken's. Le Ken's is absolutely, you know what I mean? To be honest with you, it's the best freaking breakfast roll you're ever going to get in the whole wide world. I swear to God, it's amazing. I love Ken's. I love Ken. He's an amazing guy. He can cook a sausage like no other. Do you know what I mean? Yes, people. We're on our way. We're on our way. Yes, people. So what's the price of diesel and petrol down these parts here? Let's have a little look as we go past. I paid about $1.99 when I last filled up, which was probably the most I've ever paid, I've got to be honest. What are we looking at now? So yeah, $1.99 for diesel, $1.94 for petrol. It's actually $1.99.9, so it's nearly £2 for a litre of fuel, man. That is very, very expensive. That's very expensive. And if it's hurting me and I go out, you know, I have to go out a few times a month when I can pluck up the courage to actually get out the door. Do you know what I mean? It's like, so it impacts me. Do you know what I mean? I've noticed that, you know, the cost is massive now. It's like nearly £90 to fill my tank. It was like 85 something. So there would have been a couple of quid in the tank already. So yeah, it's going to be the best part of 90 quid to fill my tank now. It was only 65 before. You know, 60, 65. I just like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Boris, you need to sort it out, geezer. In fact, you know what I mean, it ain't going to be for Boris, is it? Because Boris is gone. Boris is gone. Do you know why Boris is gone? Because old William Hill says. William Hill's saying that Boris is going this year, people. He ain't going to be on. He ain't going to be going for another year. In fact, a lot of people are saying he's going to be gone by the summer. So we'll see. We'll see. He's like Teflon, that guy is, though. He just he sticks to oak, doesn't he? Yeah, man. Right then, to the right here, you've got Ken's. All right. So for people out there, right, if you want the best breakfast in the area, it's going to be this little butty van here. Yeah, it's Ken's. He's called the Butty Man. Yeah, find the Butty Man, the Butty Van, and you'll be well away, people. Well away. Hilltop Garage. There's a sign there for the old Winchcombe Festival. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It's got old Craig David on it. Craig David! Yeah, man. I love Craig David. That'd be pretty awesome, but I don't fancy like paying the prices of those the tickets, so it's quite dear there. You used to be able to go to that festival and it was relatively cheap. It's like hundreds of pounds now, isn't it, or something? You'd need to have a look really, but no, it's not, they ain't cheap. That would be a pretty good little festival to go to though, the old Winchcombe Cider Fest. Especially if you had old Craig David there, that'd be pretty wicked, that would. See Craig David live, innit? You know what I mean? You ain't going to see that every freaking day, are you? Yeah, man. So those of you with lots of dollar, who like Craig David, have a look at the Winchcombe Cider Festival. Yeah, man, get in. Well, it's a warm day today. As you can see, it's very, very, very cloudy, but it is very, very, very warm. Yeah, it's probably about 22 degrees, I believe. Oh, here we go. Here we go again. We're stuck behind another one, aren't we? Oh, we're going to zip, we're just going to go, oh, we're going to turbo it, oh, second gear it, oh, nearly cut out there, woohoo! I love this little car, it's got some fucking beans in it. When you want it to go, it fucking goes. fucking red line the old fucking second gear then. Look at these cunts stuck behind the old tractor now, look. I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll show you the key. Oil tractor, turn it, slow down. Oh my god, fuck me. That could have been catastrophic. I'm only joking, peeps. I got full control. I can see what I'm doing. It's a beautiful neck of the woods. I want to go up there, up left. I want to go up that lane, and I want to do a bit of, do you know what I mean, searching about, because that's one place I've not really got up. It looks quite interesting. I think it's at Cambridge there. Yes, people. So as you can see, it's a long old road to Berkeley, but it is just one road. It's very, very simple. You do come across, like I say, there's lots of things around here actually. You had the canals and the docks all back there, basically the marina, I mean the harbour. You got Dursley here. We might go and do a bit of Dursley actually. Dursley's meant to be, is it the most boringest place in England or something? One of the most boringest towns. I saw a show on it and it said, yeah, you know, it's boring. So we might do a little fucking walk around in there to show you what it's like. I wouldn't say it's just a sleepy little kind of old mining town it used to be, didn't it? Berkeley Castle, Bristol. So obviously just to the right there was Slimbridge, the Wildfowl Trust people. Thank you, Mr. Binman. I'll cross these illegal lines, that's fine. Thank you. I love you. I love you very much. Yes. Let's go. Come on, people. We're fucking rocking and rolling here. Rocking, yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. The moment I wake up, put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. Christmas time, mistletoe and wine, children singing Christian rhymes, with logs on the fire and gifts on the tree. Thanks to the Lord for the good that we see. 1, 2, 3, trial, what's the matter you? Hey, what you gonna do? What you think I'm saying? Hey! Crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. Yeah, I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I'm blue, I'm blue, I'm blue. There was 10 green bottles hanging on the wall, 10 green bottles hanging on the wall, and if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 9 green bottles hanging on the wall. So Sally can wait, she knows it's too late. As a la 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 la, I don't know the words to the song. Don't look back in anger, heard you say. Right, we're actually getting into Berkeley now. This is a bit of Berkeley. Sharpness to the right, people. Sharp to the right, sharp to the right. Berkeley to straight on north. Here we go, people. Here we go. Cows in the field. Cows in the field. They're all stood up, which means it's not going to rain today, people. It's not going to rain today. Right then. To your left, you got Berkeley Castle. You got Le Berkeley Castle, which is just there, Le Berkeley. Le Berkeley Castle. Yes, people, there's horse shite all over the road, typical of Berkeley, yes. You get lots of horses in Berkeley. People like a horse here. Oh, horsey. Best chippy in the world here, right? Yes, mate. You want fish and chips? You get fish and chips from there. I'm telling ya. You wouldn't ever regret it. Not in a million years. What is this geezer doing? Are we just coming up against plonkers today or what? Yes, people. Here we go. We're nearly there. We're nearly at the point, yeah? We are nearly at the point. Yeah, I'm just so pleased to be here. Oh, look at his tash. I thought he was out of fucking like ZZ Top or something. Oh, wow. Do you know what I mean? It's been good. It's been good. We sung a few songs on the way here. You know what I mean? That pub's still shut. Go on, get it open. Get that freaking pub open. You can get more. We need more pubs. We need cheaper beer. There we go. There's old Butler Close there. Oh, Butler Close is there. Fucking get him, Butler Close. Parkview Road. This is where Fred used to, Fred West used to park his cars around here somewhere. Jumpers Lane. It's just around here. It's all connected now, this is. Really, really close to the mill from here, actually. Well, it seems like it's been ages since I've come up here, but, you know, really, in reality, it hasn't been that long. I always said that I would, you know, carry on with this, and I will do. See if we come against any angry locals today. I don't know whether we will or not, but we might do. Let's go with the flow, people. Rock it with the rhythm and the roll. Wonder what's changed. Really wonder what's changed since I've been. Last time there was loads of rubbish sort of dumped in it, and like half a trailer and all sorts of bloody, you know what I mean? I didn't understand that. I didn't understand why somebody just didn't weigh all that in. It must have been the farmers. It must have been. That bin needs emptying. Right, here we go. Here we go, people. Anticipation. I can see the red tower, so it's still there. The brick chimney. Oh, it's eerie. If I get enough likes on this video, I may actually stay here for the night on my own. I'm not sure yet. The church is literally just behind us there, isn't it? I need to get to that church. Yeah, man. Eerie, just, ooh. Feels funny just driving up to it. It's going to be well overgrown now compared to last time I came. Oh, here we are. Oh, here she is. Here she is, people, in all her glory. Wow. Wow. Whew. Here we go. Yes, people, we are back. Here we go. Right then, so observations from last time we came. As you can see, it is massively overgrown. This is how it was basically when I first saw it, and you just like, you wouldn't know where to go. You'd have to come here throughout the year to be able to see, you know, like for example over there, there's a little crevice through that wall. You go around the back of it and you've got all the back area there. You can't even get to it now, and you wouldn't even know it was there. There's something in that middle window. I don't know. It looks like somebody stood there, but it looks like a piece of sheeting or something as well. Something's tied up. and is blowing in the wind, and it's moving past the you know, the middle of that window, as if it does look like there's somebody there, but obviously it isn't. Well, maybe not, could be. Again, the roof damaged. That was sort of damaged last time we came up, wasn't it? Because I think it was quite windy last time I come up. Let's have a little walk around. The neighbours are getting itchy already because they've already pulled the cars out and had a look, driven past. So they get very, very funny, very, very funny. They've moved the one car and put another one there now as well. So there's a new Audi there by the look of it. They do not like you filming around here, but it's tough shit because I'm always going to film it. So yeah, this is where we did the ghost box, and if you look back, you'll see that you won't see, you'll hear the voices through that ghost box. It's really, really scary. There's a lot of activity on that, so I do say to people, go back and have a look at it. But as you can see, you cannot get to anything. It is completely overgrown. Completely overgrown. I'm not going to get too close today because obviously I've got people watching already. I've gone round the back and the side anyway. Oh, so they've still got the old Volvo is still there. The roof is damaged quite considerably. That's kind of worrying, because that is going to, you know, sort of make the building deteriorate very, very, very quickly if that's not sort of rectified. I mean, it's already probably getting a lot of damp in it and stuff, so but maybe that's the best thing for it, is just somebody to come along and demolish it, and then maybe we might find answers. These guys here in the Q3 are watching as we speak. He's blocking the entrance. Can you see there? He's blocked that basically, so I can't walk round, which I'm not going to walk round anyway because I filmed it a million times before anyway. I've only just come up today just to see what the difference is. But yeah, there you can see, there you go. Get really, really funny. Really, really funny. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about me, mate. I'm not a Fletcher, trust me, I'm not, you know what I mean? There's lots of people have come up here and broken into this building and stuff. I haven't. The amount of times I've come up here, I've never entered this building or done anything illegal. I've filmed in and around it, you know what I mean? Well, not in and around it because I've not got in it, but do you know what I mean? I've filmed around, you know, without going inside, and I've done nothing wrong. All I've done is parked in a lay-by, which is a lay-by. It's, you know, okay, there is a gate there, but you can get through. Nobody needs to get through. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not doing anything wrong, but just purposely has put that ID there so I will not walk up that bit. Which, if I was feeling a little bit more like I wanted an argument today, I probably would do, but I'm feeling quite chilled today, so I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. This door looks like it needs painting again. I mean, who is looking after this building? I mean, somebody owns this building, which obviously we know is Berkeley. It's Berkeley Castle, Berkeley Castle Trust. So what the hell are you doing? Just this building is just if you're not going to do anything with it, I mean, like, make it into housing or something though, innit? You could do something with it. I heard it was going to be a club. It's going to be some form of club. Is this going to be another angry local? No, it's the bin man. So yeah, I've been, like I say, all around this building anyway, so by all means go back and have a look. It's not the best to film it when it's like this, to be fair, because you can't see anything, it's all overgrown. But it's also good to see it when it's overgrown, because you can just see just just how much has been left as well. Like, so you can't get to any of the bits that I got to in the summertime. There's a big bird up there, isn't it? Big crow up there. Huge. Does look, can you see something moving in that window there? I'm being watched. I'm being watched from that house just there, people. Makes you feel really, really eerie, because if you know what's going on, you know what's gone on down here, and then you get these freaking weirdos acting very strangely. Do you know what I mean? I'm surprised nobody's come out and had a go at me as of yet. If they come and have a go at me today, they'll get angry. Just, I'm all right in a minute. I'm chilled, but I can turn quite quickly. And I just want to. I want to stay chilled though. I don't want to fall out with people today. It's not good. Oh, look at them! Beautiful. So just have a quick look at the field behind us as well, just so you can see. That don't look like it's doing out there, does it? Just an empty field, isn't it, basically? Look at the views though out to the hills. Beautiful. Hey up, Juggy. Caravan down that lane. Yeah, enjoy people, enjoy. It's very, very peaceful here, peeps. It's the only thing I will say is, as a resting place, it is pretty peaceful. I do hope that something happens with this building though. I really, really do. I mean, just look at the state of what it's getting into. It's just gonna fall apart. Sooner or later, somebody's got to come and look at this and go, right, we need to either, I don't know, spend money on it, or I don't know. It's obviously historic, so it'll be listed, so you won't be allowed to just pull it down, will you? But they would be able to convert it into something. They'd be able to convert it into, I mean, what could you do with it? I mean, number one, you've got to find the bodies. You've got to find those bodies. You've got to find those poor girls, right? Got to find those girls before you do anything. But I do think if they started ripping the place apart and kind of excavating areas of it, and I think they would find stuff. So, but no, what they wouldn't want to do is sort of not look for the bodies and just sort of do it all up into apartments. It'd be no different than some of those other sort of places where Fred's probably sort of buried, you know, girls or whoever, got away with it, and then, you know, new apartment blocks have been built on top, like I believe in Glasgow where he was. I think that's all been built on now. In Gloucester, you know, the cafe that he used to sort of own is now got all flats on it. Or, I don't think he owned it, but he had something to do with it anyway, didn't he? He was in the family, and that's just been built on now, and possibly there could be remains there. There could be, you know, Mary could be there, possibly. You don't know, do you? You don't know. You just don't know. I just think that I drive this road from Berkeley to Gloucester quite a bit, as you guys know. I try and get up here as often as I can, and it's a long straight road, but it's no hassle. Do you know what I mean? From Gloucester, it's an easy, chilled out. Do you know what I mean? There's no police really. It's just quiet. It's a quiet road all the way up here. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, peeps. You tell me. But I would like something to be done with this building. it'll happen, and people will be looking back on these videos maybe in 10 years time, or whenever something actually happens, you know, they'll look back on these videos and they'll go, that guy was right, he kept going up there, and he knew, he had a hunch, he had a feeling in his gut, he didn't let it go, and he made all these videos. And that's me. So if you're watching this in 10 years time and something is happening with this place, then I told you so. I knew all along something would happen with this place. Just got that feeling. It's just got that feeling in it. It has. Guarantee you, next time we come up, that Audi will not be parked there. They've done that on purpose. Fucking weirdos. Ding 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 ding. It's okay, your car is on YouTube now. You want your car on YouTube? That's fine, you park it there when I film it. It will be on YouTube forever. But peace and love to you people, yeah. I think you get the gist of this place. And like I say, when I get these feelings, I'm very, very, in fact I'm not wrong, I'm never wrong when I get these gut feelings. They're in there somewhere, they are, bless them. Bless them. Some people say leave it alone, like, do you know what I mean? I can't, and I think like just by me coming up and doing my little bit like this, I'm doing my bit, do you know what I mean? It makes me feel like, you know, because somebody will be searching for these videos, they will be looking for information, they will be looking for details, you know, and my videos might help. They might be the key to somebody starting an investigation up here, because they're watching what I'm doing. They're having a look at it and they're thinking, you know, he's right. He's right. Berkeley to Gloucester, Gloucester to Berkeley, straight road, Fred West in his van, boom. If you were tanking it up that road at sort of 60, you get up here in like fucking 20 minutes or so. It takes me 30 because I go quite slow, to be fair. I drive really, really slowly these days, but you know what I mean? If you wanted to get up here quickly, because it's a straight road, especially if it was, say, first thing in the morning or in an evening when there's not so much traffic about, you just hammer it up that road if you needed to. But yes, people, I told you we'd come back, I told you we would do a little bit more. But peace and love to you. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment and let me know what you think, and share these videos about. That's the whole point of me making these videos, so people share them about, and we get this message out there of this place and, you know, the story behind it. And sooner or later somebody important will pick these videos up, they will start looking into it, do you know what I'm saying? But it's important to be able to get it out there, right, is to share it, you know, share the channel and let people know where they can sort of view this content, do you know what I'm saying? And people, I've filmed this place so many times, people can come up here and have a look themselves, you know, there's no law, there's nothing telling you can't come up here and park, and you know, as long as you're being lawful and not breaking into the building, which I would not recommend to anyone. I would not recommend and condole that in any way, shape or form. But there's nothing stopping people coming up, having a look, filming it, you know, sticking a video up, you know, get the message out there, you know what I mean? Let's try and, you know, do something with this. I'm only a little guy, I've got a small little YouTube channel, and the only way we can make it work is if everyone sort of, do you know what I mean? If everyone jumps on board it, shares it about, you know what I mean? Let's get some traction on it this year, people. Come on, this is the year. Pretty scary, this place. Got a very eerie feel to it. There is somebody else walking around as well at the minute, and looks like they've mowed in the gardens. somebody's been and maintained this, which is really, really nice to see. It's the first time I've been up here and I've actually seen it maintained. So that there is the tower where apparently the trophy is hidden somewhere around that tower. Fred's trophies, that is, bag of trophies.
Let's join together and I feel alright. Now, let them not pass on your dirty remarks. There is one question I'd really like to ask.